Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Welcome back to Comics with Katarn, my read-along reaction to the new Star Wars comics of the week. Special Legacy Edition, right? Because both of the comics that we've got today have Legacy in the title. Is this a coincidence? Who can say? Star Wars, A New Legacy, issue number 1. I believe this is, in fact, a one-shot, followed by the long-awaited Legacy of Vader, the Star Wars Kylo Ren graphic novel, that it has been rumored, the streets are saying, that Watto's death is going to be confirmed in that comic. I know, spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But it kind of changes my expectation. Now I want to see it for myself. I want to know what actually happens. So I'm interested for many reasons for that comic, and Watto is not really, it's one of many, so. And of course, Digi just started a fight against Grimm in the Forge in Baldur's Gate 3, so putting her in the hot seat there a little bit. Sorry about that. It's all good, though. I've been looking forward to this. This is the new... so I'm hearing that it's a one-shot. I was under the impression that this was going to be the new mainline Star Wars moving forward, Star Wars A New Legacy. And it was going to be... we know it's going to continue the story, I would assume, right? After Return of the Jedi. The same way we had the Skywalker Strikes, and then everything between ESB and R02J with War, the Bounty Hunters, Crimson Reign, and everything like that. But I guess that's still coming, and this isn't that. This is a one-shot. So, I love this cover. We've got Valance. We've got Black Chrysanthemum. We've got Dr. Aphra, BT1 and 000, Sanastaros, and... Am I crazy, or is that Lord Momin? That mask looks so familiar. I think that's Momin who built Vader's fortress, who designed Vader's fortress on Mustafar, ancient Sith Lord. And it's kind of a mask situation too, right? Whoever wears it becomes him. Bren, hello there. How you doing? 10 years of Marvel Star Wars. What a crazy 10 years it's been. A real mixed bag, a real roller coaster in terms of the storytelling, the different places that we've gone with these things. I remember picking up book 1 of Skywalker Strikes, being like, "This is it! Like, it's all canon." I was so excited. So I think that's what this is. This one shot is a celebration of the last 10 years of Star Wars storytelling. I think that's what this actually is. And then the mainline story is coming later. Well, that's cool. Let's dive into this. I'm so excited to see Black Chrysanthemum interact with Valance potentially. I don't know what's going to happen here. Everlasting shout out and RIP to Greg Hildebrandt. Absolute phenomenal art. And yes, I will say that every single time we get to this page. Star Wars, the Grand Imperial Jubilee, For the Love of the Empire, and Rogue's Gambit. Oh, we're getting a collection. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize it was going to be a short anthology. Well, that's fun. The Grand Imperial Jubilee was written by Charles Soule, art by Ramon Rosales, and colors by Niraj Menon. For the Love of the Empire was written by Jason Aaron, with art by Leonard Kirk, and colors by J. David Ramos. And then Rogue's Gambit, written by Kieran Gillen. Hell yes. Art by Salva Espin, and colors by Israel Silva. This is badass, man. We're getting a Charles Soule story and a Kieran Gillen story all in one sitting. And Jason Aaron, too. This is all very good news to me. I thought this was going to be an introductory issue to a series. This is actually much more up my alley. I love little short anthologies. Let's go. Alderaan. 2 years before the Battle of Yavin. The Third Decennial Imperial Jubilee. Third Decennial Imperial Jubilee. All right, people, this is an incredibly special event. Opening night for the 30th anniversary celebration of Emperor Palpatine's ascendance to the office of Supreme Chancellor. Nothing can go wrong. Look at this Architan's class cruiser. So 2 years before the Battle of Yavin means that, and this is Alderaan, means that this is like the last 2 years of Alderaan's existence. It's kind of spooky to think about. Nothing can go wrong. If something does go wrong, Believe me, the higher-ups will want someone to blame. You do not want that person to be you. Fair enough. The Grand Imperial Jubilee. Written by Charles Soule, art by Ramon Rosales, colors by Niraj Menon, letters by VC's Clayton Cowles. You do not want that person to be you. On display inside this building are some of the most valuable pieces of art from across the galaxy, offered up by Imperial subjects everywhere in a grand display of unity and cooperation. Ha! Yeah. Right. Uh-huh. Offered up. Ain't no Imperial subjects offering up their priceless cultural artifacts to the Empire. No, you guys took all of it. They took all of it. Why, there are even pieces from the Emperor's personal collection. Some of the galaxy's most important people will be in attendance. This presents a unique challenge from a security perspective. The Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, chose to hold this event here on Alderaan rather than Coruscant. No doubt to send a message to any ne'er-do-wells, but this also requires additional vigilance. Tonight, you must all perform your duties with extreme care. Be on the lookout for any... Well, you guys are being surveilled, so I think the rebels are already here. Exactly. Offered up is a very colonial, very imperialistic way of viewing the looting of other civilizations, right? Be on the lookout for any rogue elements. Hey, here they are. They're not messing around with the security for this thing, Santa. Stormtroopers everywhere, fighters flying patrols. It's serious. Maybe too serious. No shame in coming back another day, Afra. Or just choosing an easier target. Nah, this is the time, Santa. Opening night means it'll be packed. No one will even notice us. I've loaded up my electro tattoos with a data bomb, too. If we need a distraction, I can zap a lifter droid or a KX unit and get away in the chaos. That's so cool that she can do that. She can, like, transmit, like, aggressive viruses into her tattoos and then, like, basically utilize that as a weapon against droids. Really cool character design. As far as the guards, well, that's a good sign. They only bring in extra security when there's lots of stuff to steal. Wait, I thought we were going after one thing. Some sculpture. Well, sure, that's what we were hired to grab, but I'm not opposed to making some acquisitions on the side, if you get my meaning. I do, Afra. Known that about you for a while now. That's true. This is 2 BBY, so this is, what, not that early on into their relationship? This is before the events of Skywalker Strikes, though. This is how we'll do it. This is a holoprojector. Really clever design. Highest possible resolution. Not much life left in its power cell, but it'll work long enough for us to get away after the grab. You're going to try and pull in Indiana Jones and, like, replace it with a really, really high-resolution hologram so it looks like it's real? It won't work. And in the meantime, no one will even realize this thing's gone. I feel like we've seen this artifact before. It's a sculpture, yeah? I don't remember where, I don't remember why, but, like, that design is ringing a bell. If you're in the chat and you remember what comic this is referencing, let me know, because I feel like this is something that I'm not catching right now. You're not supposed to know this, but Grand Moff Tarkin himself will be making an appearance tonight. I'd like to be present when he arrives. You two, come with me to the landing bay. His shuttle will be here soon. Yes, sir. You suck up. I guess that is, like, the only way to get ahead in the Empire, right? You've got to be present when the right people are in the room. Any opportunity to get noticed by Grand Moff Tarkin could get him a Star Destroyer of his own, so he wants to be there when he walks off the shuttle. Even though he has nothing to do there. You two are on general patrol. Walk the venue during the event. If you see anything unusual, call it in. Unusual, sir? Unusual. You'll know it if you see it. That said, this is the opening night gala of an art exhibition, so use your judgment. It's bound to attract its share of... Palpatine Foundation. That's what it says. This is the Palpatine Foundation. That's where all the best stolen artwork goes. It's bound to attract its share of eccentric individuals. Yes, we got Valance. And is that my boy Rick Duel? I think it is. They're a good team up. I like this. Heavy security, Valance. Nothing we can't handle. High risk, high reward. Look, man, I'm Rick Duel. Rick Duel's no stranger to sticky situations. But they're sticky, and then they're stupid. This is just a bounty. We can grab the target anywhere. Why are we planning to infiltrate some fancy Imperial shindig with enough troopers to conquer a planet? Because the target's slippery. They make enemies everywhere they go, so they're always looking over their shoulder. Hard to track. But this is exactly their scene. Too tempting for them to resist. We won't take them inside the building. We'll just find them. We'll follow them when they leave, grab them, and get our bounty. Sounds simple enough when you say it like that. We'll see. Keep your head screwed on tight, Duel. When it comes to Dr. Chelly Afra, nothing's ever simple. Okay, so Valance is going after Afra. Oh, and there's two of them, and there's two of them, so that we can have little 1v1 duels here. Nice. Look at this. Hell of a party. You said it. Shame we're stuck on guard duty. Oh, what does this one say? The speech bubble is kind of in the way, but the Empire is future? The Empire is future? Maybe the Empire is the future? Interesting that we've got this, like, very evil-looking, like, Darth Sidious-ass Revenge of the Sith hologram of him, and not the public-facing, kind of, like, very nice, clean-cut Ian McDiarmid hologram that Ezra was shown. Remember? I would have thought that was closer to his public face. That the citizens of the Empire saw Palpatine as this, like... But no, he's just a cackling old dude in a robe, and, like, everyone knows it. That's very interesting. Hell of a party. You said it. Shame we're stuck on guard duty. Wouldn't mind a drink myself. You think they got anything in the back? Not sure that's the best idea. Seriously, dude, like... It's one thing to get in trouble with a normal boss, but when the Empire is your boss, they'll probably just toss you out an airlock. Hey, what's your name? Not your designation. I don't go in for the numbers stuff. I like to know who I'm fighting with. You know, who's got my back. I'm Terex. Terex, as in from the Poe Dameron series, he's like a First Order warlord. Whoa, this is like his origin. Back when he was a lowly stormtrooper. This is fun. There's going to be a bunch of connections like that. Oh, speaking of which, this is Gracchus. I just noticed the robot legs. That's Gracchus the Hutt. Oh, this is cool. No wonder this is the story for celebrating 10 years of... Yeah, Authorius, exactly. I saw him just at the same time that you did. This is the why they're celebrating 10 years of Marvel. We're getting throwbacks to all of the old stuff. This is fun. I'm Terex. Great, Terex. I'm Bill. Now, I'm going to go look back there, see if there's anything unusual, just like we were ordered to do. You coming? Nice. Are you happy? Nothing happening back here. Let's get back to the event. Oh, I don't know. This looks interesting. Yep, that is... Oh my god. He's going to put on Momin's mask, isn't he? It's already happening. Like, I feel like you don't even have to put it on to get possessed. If you even see it, it's kind of like the One Ring, you know? How, like, Gollum saw it, and he was already hooked before it even touched it. No. Don't mess with that mask, man. Just close the box and walk away. Also, is it Terex who's seeing the mask, or is it Bill? Okay, Terex is the soldier, and Bill's the sergeant, because look, you can see his pauldron right here in this shot. Okay. So it's Bill who's looking at the mask. What do you suppose this is? It's Intriguing. I don't know. Manifest doesn't say anything about a mask. Maybe you got lumped in with some other stuff by accident. But the label says this crate had stuff from the Emperor's collection. Whatever this thing is, you'll be better off leaving it where it is. Yeah, I hear you. Thanks, pal. Why don't you head on back to the floor? I'll be there in a second. Just want to look at this mask for a little bit. God damn it. It's already happening. Your funeral, pal. If the officers ask me where you are, I won't cover for you. I'm planning a long career in the Imperial military, and I won't let you or anyone mess that up. Uh-huh. I'm sure it's not intentional, but I feel like this is a reference to Star Wars Outlaws. Whenever you find, like, a pair of stormtroopers, like, out in the world that have dialogue, one of them always says something, and the other one always responds with, uh-huh. It's so funny. They never listen to each other. Or they never care about the things they say. Dude would be like, yeah, killed 17 men with one detonator once. And the other guy's like, uh-huh. It's totally a Star Wars version of the Green Goblin mask. It calls to me. Exactly. And this is kind of on the nose, too. Tarek's talking about his long career in the Imperial military. Uh-huh. Just wanted to see. To see through your eyes. Oh, Jesus. Well, here I am. This is monumentally fucked. Momin has returned in the middle of a fancy dress party. This is like the worst possible. I love it. Well, here I am. But where am I? Ah, an exhibition. How lovely. What a remarkable coincidence. The Force is truly generous. But what am I wearing? These are not the garments of an artist. I cannot meet my public like this. Let us see what might be done. This just got so ridiculous. I love it. Just ripping out an Imperial flag. He's going to make himself like some sort of artistic, tasteful toga and then walk out there like an ancient Sith Lord. Better. There it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. And that is 100% Gracchus the Hutt right there. Very convenient that he had a little changing booth back here to use. This is a terrible idea, Afra. We're surrounded by Imperials, not to mention half the gangsters in the galaxy. I think that's Papa Torin over there. It's a party, Santa. No one wants trouble. Just try to have a good time. Who knows? You might like it. Shut up. Amateurish. Is he going to go around and destroy Palpatine's collection like Ongo Gablogian? He is. Problem. Oh, hey, these two. Haven't seen them in a while. I'm telling you, they're bringing everybody back for this. Like, is that Domina Tag back there? I think it is. Yeah, I want to scan all the background shots now to see if I'm missing anybody else that I should recognize, because I bet they're everywhere. I like this one. That one is not the one we're here to steal, Afra. Can you please focus for a minute? We are not safe here. Let me look, Santa. This is a rare chance to see art from across the galaxy, gathered in one place. Art is history. Art is the story. It's all stolen, Afra. You think the people who originally created this art want it to be part of Palpatine's damn Jubilee? That guy, this guy right here, in the pink and gold, he's somebody. This guy's definitely somebody. I do not recognize him off the top of my head. But he feels like a... This is the canonization of like an old Legends character who's either only been described visually in a novel or like he's from a trading card or like something. But his look is too specific to have just come out of nowhere. So I feel like he is, and he's a little bit too detailed to be a random background guy. So I feel like this is somebody too. Oh my. Moment critiquing the collection is so funny to me. And oh, it's Denoth! It's my boy! Oh, I love this character. We haven't seen him in so long. He's from the Vader series. He's like the Imperial Sherlock Holmes. Dude, they're bringing him all back. I'm sorry, I freaked out a little bit there, but I'm so happy to see Thanoth. I thought that he had been, like, basically forgotten about, but there he is. Oh, that's it. That's the statue that Afra's here to get. Oh, my. I know you. You've got to be kidding me. It's so big. It's so much big. How are you going to steal that? Like, let alone putting a... Your holo emitter's not even big enough to make a hologram this size. But how the hell are you leaving with this thing? Oh, nice. Room 6, native art. Room 7, Ortolan art? Ortolan, like Max Rebo? You have an entire room dedicated to, dare I say, jizz-related art? I like it. Not to pigeonhole the Ortolans, all right? Maybe some of them are really good with ceramics, but the only Ortolan that I know that's famous in creativity is a musician. So, you know, sue me. What do I know? I'll educate myself. You've got to be kidding me. It's so big. That's what we're supposed to swap out with that stupid little holo projector of yours? How tall is the projection? Maybe 9, 10 centimeters? Afra, this thing's like 9 meters tall. I realize that, Santa. You're acting like it's my fault. There must have been a miscommunication. The client got it wrong. Oh, nice. Look, there's a plaque. Blade Song. Artist unknown. Erodium. Cortosis. And Aludabronze. I don't know what that is. But this has Erodium and Cortosis in it. Momin made this thing with Cortosis. Artist unknown? Yeah, unknown. It's clearly him. He clearly made it. From the personal collection of Emperor Sheev Palpatine. Nice. It even says Sheev. You risked our lives to come here, and you couldn't even be bothered to get the dimensions right? I knew I should have invited someone else. You're ruining this entire party. Artist unknown? Artist unknown? I am Lord Moman! He's gonna lose it. I am not unknown! This is my work! My creation! None of you deserve me! And none of you deserve this! He's gonna destroy it! Oh my god! Uh-oh. He's fully crashing out, man. That's so good, too. He's like, I'm gonna put on some robes, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna blend in, I'm gonna not make a scene. He sees the words off artist unknown, and immediately he's, I am Lord Moment! Like, he blew his cover in like 10 seconds flat. Because Sith don't know how to play it cool, like, at all. That's hilarious. None of you deserve me! And none of you deserve this! He's like lifting it up like he's yogurt from Spaceballs. Uh-oh. Say my name! Is this part of the show? Oh my god. Are you holding like a sculpture, or is this a life form right here? Look at this little stupid fat round cat. I love it. What species is this, and how do I get one? Is this part of the show? Run! Ah! Say my name! God damn! People are dying, Momin. People are being impaled with shards of your sculpture. It's Erodium and Cortosis and whatever the hell a Ludibronze is, and it's just tearing through these poor assholes. These poor rich people who just came to see some art. And we've got Tarkin, and we've got Zara. Okay, nice. I love that they're together, too, because in this time frame, this is also the last 2 years of Tarkin's life. But she was his protege. Commander Zara. Yes, Governor Tarkin. Deal with this with pleasure, sir. With me. We need to shut this down. Extreme measures are authorized. And I think that's our cue. Time to get going. You know, Hafra, I think for once we're in complete agreement. This is mayhem. This is absolute mayhem. Yeah, honestly, Tarkin with the fit, like the trench coat over the uniform, it's so fascist. It just looks so fascist, but it's a clean look. I mean, come on. You can't deny it. That's why they do it. That's why he does it. Empire by Hugo Boss. You know, Afra, for once, I think we're in complete agreement. Agree to disagree, ladies. You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Who the hell are you? I'm Bylord Valance. My dapper friend is Rick Duel. We're bounty hunters. And you, Dr. Afra, are our bounty. Far be it from me to get in the way of a well-earned comeuppance for the good doctor here, but have you looked around? How do you expect to get out of here alive? Seriously, it is abject chaos in there, and there's no way. Is this... That's not Ochi of Bastoon, is it? It can't be. I think it's just another weird yellow humanoid with a... No, that's not Ochi. They wouldn't. Also, he wouldn't be firing a gun like this. He'd be just getting the snot beat out of him in a hallway. How do you expect to get out of here alive? I say we table all the business until we're out of here. Let's work together, watch each other's backs, and get clear. Then we'll see what's what. Fine. This is a great panel, too. They're all standing, clearly motionless, just having this calm conversation, and then the blaster bolts just whizzing by. Also, look at this... Look at this ridiculous blaster! What is this? What is this? It's like he took a T-21B and then put, like, a goddamn bayonet on it and, like, sawed it off. Like, what am I looking at? This is the most Valance. This is the most, like, power of the Force, like, Hasbro action figure accessory when everybody was yoked time period. I love it. Yeah, Valance is out here with the thingamajig, man. He's got that doohickey. And we all know he knows how to use it. Let's watch each other's backs, and then we'll see what's what. Fine. None of you have my vision! Clods! Every one of you! He's just deflecting. He's just force deflecting this what? Cover me! Oh, we're going in hand to hand. Okay. Okay. Let's move! So soon, Valance? Some of this art is just stunning. Never again, Afra. Never again. You say that every time, Santa. I really like this little 4-panel split here. Everyone's got to get their quip in as we charge into the action. Also, it very much looks like Valance is casually deflecting a blaster bolt with his thigh right now. More machine than man, I tell you. Let's go. Let's go. We get a chance to watch Zara get her ass kicked all over again. The prequel. Okay, force pull. Oh, nice. She, like, leaned into it and just used it as momentum. My. Aren't you a work of art? Damn, okay. Okay. And then she pushes him away. Too bad for Bill. F's in the chat for Bill, man. He's done. Lord Momin had his fun and it cost him yet another human life. I'm pretty sure that architect from Vader's castle, he died too, right? Like, to wear the mask is to use up an entire life every time he comes back from the ether, you know, from the living force. And the helmet came off, so, like, it's done. What a spectacular amount of chaos just because some asshole tried on a helmet. As a collector of helmets, this really hits me where I live, man. Oh, that was great. And we get the superhero window breakout scene, because of course we do. The artwork has been really good in this story, and I really like kind of the unconventional perspectives. Like this one, for example. This is their way of showing us that there are TIE strikers attached to the ceiling. And then we've got the Lambda shuttle down here at the bottom. This is the sort of thing that you can really play with when, like, one of the special things about Star Wars is, like, how much, like, intimate familiarity we have with these models, with these ships. And so you can give us, like, a smidgen of a part of a ship and we will know what it is and our brains will fill in the rest of it. You can, for example, you cannot see a single wing on this lander shuttle, but we know exactly what it is, even though one of the primary features is covered up because it's so iconic, the silhouette. Like, we just know. It's in our blood, man. Oh, and there's the doohickey right in their faces. Come on. Okay, we're out. Appreciate the assist, but it's time we got back to business. Seriously? Man's got to make a living, lady. It's okay, Santa. These are honorable men. They've got a code, and they're living by it. Honestly, I'm fine with it. Just let my friend go, and I'll come along without a fuss. I mean, we probably would have done that anyway, but sure. Thank you. I mean it. You almost got me. You almost got me, Afra. This has got to be a trick, though, because it's too BBY. All right? Afra doesn't grow any sort of a soul or a conscience until long after this date, so she'd be fine throwing Sana under the bus right now if it meant escaping. So she almost got me, but I don't trust it because there's no way she has this kind of altruism in her yet. There it is. Thank you. I mean it. Thank you so much. God damn. It's the data bomb. It's the data bomb from the electro tattoos. Should have known, because she even talked about it earlier. Authorius, I don't think they ever released a replica helmet of Momin, like Black Series, but if they ever did, man, I would get it, and then I'd be too scared to try it on. That's how that would go. I like that you can see his individual little robot, like, metal teeth. And, like, the hydraulic cables that allow his jaw to move. He never needs to use it, because, I mean, he's got, like, palm blasters out of his hands, and he's, like, super strong in other ways, but I bet he could bite through something. I bet Valance could bite his way through something with some intense force. Or could have before he got fried. Look at this. And Santa kicking Rick in the face. No! Ow! What happened to wanting Afra to get a comeuppance? Yeah, well, she did invite me to a nice party. You killed him! You killed Valance! No, I didn't. I hit him with a data bomb. His diagnostics will purge it in a few hours. He'll be fine, and we'll be gone. But when he does wake up, tell him this. I only used half the code in the data bomb. If I'd used it all, he really would be dead. Tell him that when he decides. Tell him that when he starts deciding whether he's going to come after us looking for payback. Okay, so she did show some mercy. She used like half capacity. God, Rick Duel, he cracks me up, man. Look at him over here. You killed him. You killed Valance. Calm down. You're a bounty hunter. Not bad, huh? Not bad. We almost died 20 times for nothing. We have nothing to show for all of this. Oh, I don't know about that. How did you steal that? Do you even have any idea what it opens? No idea. But a key this fancy, it's bound to be something good. What do you say, Sanastaros? You want to go find out? The end. That was fun. That was fun. It was this whole thing was just a vehicle for Valance and Afra to interact and to get some fantastic crowd shots with some great references in there. Like we got Lord Momin, Gracchus the Hutt, Inspector Thanoth, Tarkin and Zara, Rick Duel, Sanastaros. What else we got in here? Possibly Ochi of Bestoon, although I'm not super convinced on that one. The dude wearing the purple, the pink with the gold and the little mohawk, who's definitely specific of someone in here. I could have sworn one of them was Domina Tag. Yeah, right here. That's totally Domina Tag, and that might even be Lapin, I think. And this monocled dude with the goatee. Like, they're all such specific characters, and I'm sure we've seen a bunch of them before. Yeah. This was really fun. Chock full of cool references. Many member berries. But in an issue that's supposed to be celebrating 10 years of this story, I'm all about it. I think it fits in, and it's very much appropriate to include it here. Let's keep going. For the Love of the Empire. Written by Jason Aaron, art by Leonard Kirk. Colors by J. David Ramos, and letters by VC's Clayton Cowles. Yslaine, or Yelsane, the far outer rim. I won't lie to you. What I'm asking you to do, it won't be easy. The Empire's tactics get more ruthless every day. I can't tell you when this war will be over. If you come with me, I can't tell you that you'll ever see your home again. All I can promise you is that you'll be fighting alongside some of the most fierce and caring people of this galaxy or any other. And I just know they'll be excited to meet you, to shake your hand and thank you for your service, and to say the bravest, most beautiful words you'll ever hear. Welcome to the Rebellion. Oh, well, this guy's ticket's about to get punched. Look, we got a stormtrooper in a cloak. Wait, is this Scar Squadron? Are we finally going to see what happened to Scar Squadron? It's been a decade, man. What does this say? Target 309-6. Elevation Mark II. So who wants to be the first to sign up? Who's ready to fight for... The recruiter's down. Recruits are making a run for it. Guess they don't want to be rebels after all. We'll see about that. Everybody freeze right where you're at. It's totally Scar Squadron. Look at Sergeant Creel. Oh, it's all of them. There was a heartbreaking theory for a long time there that Scar Squadron was the ultimate fate of the Bad Batch, and now we know that's not true. So I really wonder what happened to these guys. Everybody freeze right where you're at. This man asked you people a question. He can't hear your answer anymore, but I can. So tell me, are you a law-abiding citizen who loves their emperor, or are you a lying, murderous sack of rebel scum? Oh, he's ready. Look at this dude. Death to the Empire! Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, like the man said, welcome to the Rebellion. I was wondering if we were going to see it. The green saber. Man, Creel, you're such a dick. Citizens of Yelsane, your city has officially been purged of terrorist invaders. You are free to go about your lives in peace. I'm Sergeant Creel of the 501st Legion, and on behalf of the Empire, allow me to say, you're welcome. Man, nobody asked you for this. There was a time these hicks would pack the streets, cheering and waving as we left. But after we'd brought order to whatever backwoods pile of nothing they called home. Like on Horford. We were treated like moths on Horford. But that was a long time ago. I wonder what year this story takes place. Now we bounce from world to world, chasing rebels. Usually only finding them when they start shooting at us from the shadows. Since that Skywalker kid blew up the Death Star, our supply lines have been stretched thin. This far out, we eat what we can scavenge, make do with what we've got. None of us have seen home in years. Not sure all of us even remember where home ever was. That's a fun detail. I like that the jetpacks that they're using, they have like two blue flames and they're kind of on either side. Makes me think of the original Battlefront, the Dark Trooper, like the Heavy Trooper had a jetpack. Very similar flame design. I feel like that's a small reference. We're Task Force 99, the elite troopers of Scar Squadron. Tough as Wookiees, and twice as mean. When we get hungry or homesick, we don't complain. We look for something to kill. Well, that's healthy. Come on. But these rebels don't make it easy. We bring order, while all they have to offer this galaxy is chaos. They know they can't win this war in a fair fight, so they hide and they ambush, like the cowards they are. Detonator! Sarge, get back! No, Zook, don't! Damn. On whatever nameless frozen moon that was, it was too damn cold to bury Zook's body, so we strapped him with a metric ton of incendiaries and heaved him down a tunnel system. Then watched the rebels burn as they clawed their way out. And we talked about Horford for the millionth time, where we were cheered as liberators. God, look at Zook's body, that's grisly, man. Where we knew Zook would be mourned as the hero he was. Where the kids played at being troopers in the streets and swore they'd enroll in the academy the second they were old enough. On Horford, where we could see firsthand that we were winning this war. Sounds to me like you guys are clinging to a time that has long since passed. Horford, 3 weeks later. Are we sure this is the right world? Why are the people running? If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have told you that soldiers of the Empire are the greatest fighting force ever assembled. They're scared. Of us, Sarge? Since when? While these rebels are a ragtag bunch. They blow up one Death Star, and we can just build 20 more. What's happened here, Sarge? What the hell changed? In terms of muscle and firepower, the rebels have no hope of ever defeating us. But like I said, that was yesterday. Today, here, now, I realize we've already lost this damn war. Nice. This is how you know you've lost, man. The youth are not dressing up as stormtroopers anymore. Look at this. This is so cool. This is in-universe cosplay. She's being C-3PO. We're just wearing some trash. This kid is in like an old broken down... I love it. They're actually able to use astromech and protocol parts for their cosplays because such things exist in this universe. That's so fun. And then we've just got the shaggy kid in the back being a Wookiee wearing like a hairy sweater and a bandolier. This speaks to my childhood so hard. No, this is fantastic. Yeah, hearts and minds. Exactly. Exactly. It's not about Death Stars and Outer Rim worlds. Hearts and minds. That's what matters. And that's where we as stormtroopers have missed the mark. Good joke. Good joke. Poignant moment. Good moment, for sure. So Sergeant Creel has lost his faith in the Empire, or at least his faith in the fact that the galaxy will embrace the Empire in the future. Like, he knows it's over. So what do? Do they defect? Does he just keep fighting meaninglessly? Like, what do we do about it? And that's where we as stormtroopers have missed the mark. I let the squad run wild for the next few hours. Damn, dude. Damn. It's their way of fighting through the fear. The fear that when the history of this war is written, people like us will go down as the villains, instead of the defenders of law and order that we are. I will die before I let that happen. Scar Squadron will fight until their last damn breath to show that every soul in this galaxy that we are the true heroes of this war, even if we have to kill them all. You've lost it. The end. Damn, you have lost it, man. This was an extremely sobering story, actually. Scar Squadron, they can't let go of an ideal that even when it's staring back at them in the face like this, it's not the right way, and they know it. And they know that they'll lose. And Horford, this memory that they cling to of this time that they were hailed as heroes, that the last time they can remember where it felt like this was a winnable war. And they came back and they killed them all. That is like they fully lost their way. And now what? Now what? You still know that the Empire's already lost this war, and now you don't even have Horford to make yourself feel good because you slaughtered them. Absolutely tragic. Jesus. This was a dark one. This was a very dark update on Scar Squadron. Yeah, that's not how that works at all. I'm gonna have you love me as a hero even if I have to kill you in the process. There might be a problem there, buddy. En route to Vrogus Voss. I swore that said en route to Las Vegas for a second. Wait. We know this ship. It's this is the early Afra vessel that she had way back in 2015, way back in those first stories in Vader. Rogue's Gambit, written by Kieran Gillen, art by Salva Espin, color art by Israel Silva, and letters by VC's Clayton Cowles. Ma'am, my databanks clearly state that Master Vader said, "This is a task for me alone." Yeah, but we're not going to get out of this thing alive by just obeying Vader. We're going to get out of it by being invaluable. Set prior to Vader down number 1. Okay, I was wondering. This is a task for me alone really doesn't narrow it down because I swear Vader says that like once every 2 weeks in reference to random tasks that he does. He's a very solitary person. So if he's off to grab this weird Tatooine kid, he needs backup. At the least, he needs a ship that can carry people. That fancy TIE fighter of his doesn't even have a second seat. So we follow, keep quiet, and come in when he needs us. Yes, we do have time to fill and no one to murder. Unfortunate. What can we do? Oh, nice. Talk about a classic image. A Wookiee playing to Jarek. What up, Black Chrysanthemum? Oh, I'm more familiar with classical Firepath. BT? Ah, an interesting opening, BT. Reminiscent of Depo Mosuk's famous Coruscant reverse. Oh, it's not wise to upset a Wookiee, man. Strictly speaking, a legal move. I suggest you retract it, sir. Oh, he's about to wreck these droids. Yes, very threatening, but BT doesn't even have limbs, and you may not comprehend the reality of the situation. You won't blow a hole in the hull of this ship if you get annoyed, and you need oxygen, and we don't. Oh, I love it. They're flipping the script on the old joke. It's gonna be like, let the Wookiee win, but now the droid's the one that's more dangerous. Because, like, yeah, you might tear people's arms out of their sockets, but you still need oxygen at the end of the day. Let the droid win. There it is. Oh, no, that's great. That's so funny. About to get your arms ripped off now, 000. I'm glad we came to a... Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, man. If you don't want another taste of flamethrower, you will abandon untraditional gambits with a Kintan Strider. Now forfeit, or I'll... Again, rude. This is amazing. Oh, this is amazing. They're just gonna crack the shit out of each other. Stop it, you maniacs. Not until the surprisingly strategically gifted Wookiee submits. Lord Vader, I'm sorry, but we're... Shortly. Explain! BT is just, like, knocked over. We wanted to be here in case you needed us. Yes, but that is not what I wish to know. What happened here? A game. It may have gotten a trifle out of hand. Understand this. You are in my game now, and there is a single rule. I rule. Do not forget it. You got it, boss. I love it when he says stuff like that. No, I don't think a rematch is a good idea. Let's stick to murdering. It's safer. That was a short, silly, very unserious story. Thank you, Kieran Gillen. I very much appreciated that one. Talk about revisiting a classic trope. Let the droid win. And of course, Black Chrysanthemum's having none of that. No, that was really funny. I feel like there's been a lot of Wookiee slander in this issue between Black Chrysanthemum being emasculated at the Dejaric table here by a droid, and then Scar Squadron talking about how they're tougher than Wookiees and meaner too. No, this was a ton of fun, and yes, Star Wars Jedi Knights. I can't wait. Look at this art. Look at this art. It's so good, and a story about the Jedi Knights of the prequel order, like that leaves the door wide open for young Dooku, for Baylan Skull. I mean, we've got Dooku right here front and center, so we know that's happening, but please give me some Jedi Baylan Skull stories. I really want that. Same with Eno Cordova, Jaro Tapal. Like there's all kinds of characters that I want to know more about. Maybe even we can even find out about Jod's Master, you know? These are the covers for Star Wars Legacy of Vader, issue number 1. And The Rise of Skywalker, number 1 as well. Legacy of Vader is set between The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, so it takes place hot on the heels of his ill-fated duel with Luke, where he got totally hoodwinked into fighting a Force projection, and the Resistance got away. That's gotta sting, at least a little bit, right? Napcakes, yeah, it was totally like a sitcom-style ending for Afra there. Oh, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Again, spoiler alert, the one thing that I have been made aware of, because the whole internet's been talking about it, is that apparently Watto's death is confirmed in this issue. It's kind of left up in the air, though. Like, I don't know if it's a dream sequence, if it's a straight-up admission. We're going to find out here when we read the issue, though. So without further ado, Star Wars, The Legacy of Vader. Issue number 1. Let's go, man. Let's go. The Reign of Kylo Ren. I'm into it. R.I.P. to Greg Hildebrandt. Phenomenal artist. Absolutely foundational. I have so many of his Star Wars pieces. Let's do this. Han Solo and Leia Organa's son, Ben Solo, was once a promising young student to his uncle, Luke Skywalker. But Ben's resentment of his family's legacy made him susceptible to the pull of the dark side, transforming him into Kylo Ren, First Order tyrant and master of the Knights of Ren. Kylo's desire to finish what his grandfather Darth Vader started led him down a sinister paths, murdering his father, slaying his former master to supplant him as supreme leader, and attempting to decimate the remaining resistance forces on Krayt. Now, a volatile Kylo vows to continue to destroy the past at all costs, but in the process, he might discover that some parts of the past are not so easily killed. Star Wars, Legacy of Vader. Reign of Kylo Ren, Part 1. Written by Charles Soule, art by Luke Ross, colors by Nolan Woodard. Letters by VC's Joe Caramena. The cover art was by Derek Chu. Knowing that Luke Ross is doing the art for this issue just makes me more excited, man. He's so good. After the Battle of Krayt. First Order Flagship Finalizer. Long live the Supreme Leader. Ugh, look at this. A grand reception, and yet it's a cold one, you know? Shall I introduce you? No, General Hux. I'll do it myself. What is this? What's in the boxes? See what your enemies have done. Snoke is dead. The Resistance killed him. I am Kylo Ren, your supreme leader. This is the end Okay. He's just floating Snoke bits above the crowd. That's what was in the boxes? Come on. This is the beginning. Just tossing the garbage out into space. Wow. I will bring us to glory. Later. See you around, kid. He's haunted by it. He's so salty that he got tricked. Let the... Right. None of it matters. It's gone. It's over. It's done. It's not done, man. It's not done. You can't let it go. It's tragic, really. He tries so hard to kill that spark of goodness that's within him, but he can't deny his legacy. Send me Hux. Reporting as ordered, Supreme Leader. What is your command? At ease, Hux. You are a trusted advisor. Yes, of course. How can I assist you? Snoke told me many things about his future plans, but we did not often discuss military matters. When the Resistance girl murdered him, much was left unsaid. I want to know what he shared with you of his plans for the First Order. I see. Yes, of course, Supreme Leader. Snoke had his plans, of course, but if you will permit me to present the obvious, Snoke is dead. You now control the galaxy's largest military. With the First Order, you could truly rule. You could fulfill the dream of so many of our forebears. Rebuild the Empire. Our forebears? My forebears shaped the galaxy as we know it, General. Your bloodline produces lieutenants and lickspittles. Do not speak of my people in the same breath as yours. Tell me of our resources. What do we have? What do we lack? Who threatens us? Who might we use? We possess a formidable fleet of Star Destroyers and their support vessels, fighter craft, transports, and land vehicles. In addition, many battalions of stormtroopers, both on our fleet and garrisoned at strategic locations across the galaxy. We are well provisioned with supplies and treasure and have arrangements in place to buy whatever else we might need. If we need anything, it is more ships. The destruction of Starkiller Base by the Resistance left us without a shipyard, and their unusual tactics near Crate cost us the supremacy and a large portion of our fleet. See, there you go. More further confirmation that the Holdo maneuver is considered as unusual tactics, not to beat a dead horse or anything. Fortunately, the galaxy remains in disarray after we destroyed the Hosnian system and successfully dismantled the Resistance. That means we would face only local forces if we were to claim a system. I can immediately begin organizing a strike to... Hux. Yes, Supreme Leader? Have I given you an order to do those things? No, Supreme Leader, you have not. This is what I want you to do. Build me a throne. A throne? Why, of course, Supreme Leader. Simple enough. I can order the machinists to build you anything you like. What sort of throne would you prefer? Orodium? Perhaps something darker, more brutal? You choose. Put all your efforts towards this task. Do nothing else until I have a throne worthy of me. But, General, I caution you. Get it right the first time. God, Hux is so he's so pissed. Come on. Seriously, though, like Hux, with all of his talents, you gotta build a chair for a guy. This is definitely a test. This is a test of Hux's loyalty. Kylo wants to see if he can make him snap, or whether or not he can actually, like, push him around to an infinite degree, which is what he wants. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. No, it's completely justifiable in my opinion. This is what's leading to, like, I don't care if the First Order loses. I just need Kylo Ren to lose, you know? That's all that's it's because of chairs like this. How did you do this for so long? For decades, you did this. Ruled over weaklings. How could this be enough for you? I thought I wanted to follow your path. You were the one I thought I understood. I thought I was your legacy. But I'm not you. I'm not Vader. I'm not Luke. I'm not my mother. I'm not Han Solo. I'm not any of them. I told that girl to let the past die. To kill it. I've done that. I've done that. Who are you convincing, Kylo? So why am I not free? It's because I'm not done, isn't it? There's still more to do. More has to die. I'll start with you. But he won't, though, right? Because the mask is present in Rise of Skywalker. Mustafar. Oh, here we go. Back to Mustafar. The old stomping grounds. Oh my god, please see the Eye of Webbish Bog. It would be so good if they could revisit that concept and canonize it, please. No, back to Mustafar, back to Vader's castle, because that's where we always go. A visitor. Let us make him welcome. Oh, Mustafarians, okay. Make welcome. Let us make him welcome. And then it's like they're repeating someone else. Are they being mind controlled? That's pretty slick, though. It's pretty slick just stopping it right there. There's a little test just to make sure he has the Force. He's worthy of entering this place. Well, what are you waiting for? Come for me, you cowards. Not cowards. Brave warriors. Let's go. Do you not know who I am? Let me show you. Do you know what I have done? I have destroyed legends. My own blood. This is my reign. I am Kylo Ren. Oh, I see. This is my reign. My ascent has just begun. I am Kylo Ren. And you, all of you think this is your time? Your moment? To destroy me? No. Fascinating. Plunderer. Pretender. Or prince. No, he took one. Die! You first! With the neck snap. Man, Kylo's brutal. He's so brutal. Hot-blooded. Nice. A drop of the blood is able to... Is it because he has blood of Vader? Is that why? I offer you welcome. Yes, you are very welcome indeed. This is a day long awaited. Who are you? Show yourself. My name... Oh my god, is that Vonnie? He's just like a head in a thing on a... Yes! That's so good. That's very appropriate for who is someone who is already such a creepy dude. My name is Vonnie. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I should be sensitive to this poor man, but no, this is great. This is some ridiculous pulpy bullshit. I love it.
And what is your name? You must be some relation to my lord. The doors would not have opened for you if the blood did not sting in your veins. What is your connection to the great Darth Vader?
My name is Kylo Ren. Vader was my grandfather. What is your connection to him?
I served him for many years, until his untimely murder. Now I will serve you, if you will have me.
You will serve me with your death.
Oh, how like your grandfather you are. But indulge me one more question, in light of the decades of service I have provided to your family. Why do you wish to kill me, Kylo Ren?
You are the past. Darth Vader is the past. This entire place is the past. The past strangles me. Its expectations and legacies and vendettas. I will destroy every last vestige of it. I will free myself.
Oh, you foolish, ignorant child. Vader's power was his past.
I mean, it's true. It's true. He drew on the anguish of his own past every day to make himself powerful in the dark side.
Darth Vader never allowed himself to forget his past, filled with horror though it was. His loss, his pain, his rage at the things that happened to him became his fuel. He never looked back, but he never let go either. That is why the dark side ran so strongly through him. I can tell you how he did it. I can tell you how he turned his past into his power. You need this, boy. We both know it. You wouldn't have come here if you didn't. You're lost.
Show me. Next, Tatooine. Oh, that was off to a great start, man. He goes to Mustafar first, and he sees Vanne, who, let's just say the years have not been kind to him. No, this is great. This is a very, very promising start to what I hope is going to be like a really cool way of adding a lot of context to the decisions that Kylo makes, especially in Rise of Skywalker. Like he does have such an about face in his character. Really a unique arc compared to like the villains that came before him in the previous films. And I really want more dimension for him and to explore the inner conflict that he has, and like this constant battle to try and purge himself of the innate lightness, which is so opposite of like the normal teaching of Star Wars, where like everyone has that darkness and they must confront and accept that it's there, or try and get rid of it and be like a good person. And he's trying to do the opposite. He like really wants to be a bad guy, and he can't help that he has this sliver of light in his soul. And it's a compelling story. And so I'm definitely hooked. I'm definitely can't wait to see what happens next. In Legacy of Vader, issue number 2, a return to Tatooine. Kylo Ren seeks out the home planet of his grandfather, Anakin Skywalker. The young tyrant must go up against Gardulla the Hutt and her guards with rancor. What secrets to the past blow in the harsh sands of Mos Espa? Okay, well, I'm thinking since we're going to Tatooine, this is going to be where we find out about Watto. And also, Gardulla the Hutt, talk about your throwback. Gardulla the Hutt is a female Hutt. She is the cousin of Jabba, and she was the original owner of Shmi and Anakin. She lost them both to Watto betting on the pod race. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. We had some great issues today, man. A lot of legacy-tastic Star Wars. First, Star Wars: A New Legacy issue number 1, which was a whole lot of fun. I love that we got 3 short anthology stories celebrating 10 years of Marvel Star Wars storytelling. It really felt like a who's who of like throwbacks. There were so many people in there, and I'm just happy because Inquisitor Thanoth, Inspector Thanoth was in that crowd. One of my favorite glup shittos in the comics, like of all time, criminally underused in Kieran Gillen's original Vader run, and I'm so glad that we got to see him again. that's all we got for Comics with Katarn this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed reading along and reacting to the comics along with me. Next week, we'll be back with some more fun Star Wars stories. And until then, may the Force be with you.